Hey friends, Marcy here in Ridgeland, Mississippi at M-Theory Yoga. I have another short practice for you today, nice and quick, a little bit of everything. If handstands in your practice, we'll play with some handstand hops. If handstand is not in your practice, you'll get a little extra time to stretch out the backs of your legs. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll start in downward facing dog. So go right to it, plant your palms, plant your feet. Take a moment in down dog to just body scan, notice anything you're feeling. Good, with the hands. Think about stretching them out forward and down, and lift up through the hips. And then inhale, come forward into plank pose. We'll be here for a few breaths in plank, so if you need to, lower the knees. With your palms, press into the mat. With your front ribs, draw down and in. Keep your gaze toward the top of your mat so neck is long. Down dog as you exhale. Nice, let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, draw back, downward dog. Last time, inhale to plank. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. This time as you exhale, bring the thigh into the belly. Move your shoulders over your wrists. Knee to chest. Good. Inhale, send the leg back. Step it all the way through. Bring the left knee down to the mat. Just dynamic movement here. Slide back. Shift forward. So coming into a half split. And then moving back into a low lunge here. Warming up the back of this right thigh and the front of your left hip. The next time you shift into this low lunge, stay. Walk it up to the thigh to start. Front rim of the pelvis lifted up. Good. And then firm this left glute. Fingertips stretch forward and up, low lunge, Vinyasa. As you exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. Inhale in your plank, as you exhale, lower the knees, and then continue all the way to the floor. Palms by the ribs, we're gonna go to cobra pose. Inhale, lift the chest, and with the hands, pull the mat back. Nice, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. As you exhale, bring the knee into your chest. Good, inhale, send the leg back. As you exhale, step all the way through, right knee down, and then half split low lunge. Just shift it forward and back. Good, shift into the low lunge. Walk it up to the thigh to start. Front rim of the pelvis lifts up. Right glute is nice and firm. Stretch the fingers up. Vinyasa. Nice steady breath here. And then as you exhale, plank pose. Inhale in your plank. This time as you exhale, let's go all the way down and take it to a locust pose. Palms back, lift the chest. If you can, bring those big toes to touch. The inner foot is drawing toward one another. Nice. Downward facing dog. Take a moment in down dog. Stretch the fingers. Press through the palms. And then inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop into a fold at the top of your mat. Let this first standing forward bend be really easy, ragdoll pose. Sway a little bit side to side. Bend the knees. Shake the head or do some little neck rolls. And then come to center. Bring the fingertips to the front of the legs. Press through the feet, inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Fingertips can just slide up the front of the legs. Lift up high enough that you feel the spinal muscles engage. Move fold as you exhale. And then inhale, come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Take your gaze up, bring the hands together, and then thumbs to the chest. We'll do some low lunge salutations. We'll do a sun A, really starting to get into the breath, and just a little bit more of a warm-up for the body. As you inhale, stretch the fingers forward and up. As you exhale, fold forward, release the neck. Half lift on your inhale, chest moves forward. As you exhale, right leg back, right knee to the mat. We're going to a low lunge. Inhale, stretch up, low lunge. Exhale, frame your foot, step into plank. Inhale in your plank. As you exhale, lower to the mat for locust pose. Inhale, locust. Down dog, exhale. Nice. All right, right leg up on your inhale. Step the foot all the way through, left knee to the mat. Inhale, stretch up, low lunge. As you exhale, frame your foot, forward fold at the top. Half lift, inhale, chest moves forward. Refold, exhale. Good, strong legs, bring it Urdhva Hastasana on your inhale. Exhale, right back down into Uttanasana, into your fold. Inhale, half lift. Left leg back for that lunge, knee to the mat. Inhale, stretch up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, hands down, back to plank. Inhale, plank. All the way to the mat for locust as you exhale. Inhale, locust pose. Downward facing dog, exhale. Last lunge, inhale, left leg lifts. Step it all the way through, right knee down. Inhale, stretch up, low lunge. Exhale, hands down, step into your fold. Half lift as you inhale. Fold on your exhale, and then inhale, come all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. As you exhale, mountain pose, hands and arms by your side. One simple sun A, same breath. Inhale, stretch it up. As you exhale, fold. Half lift on your inhale. As you exhale, step to plank. Inhale in your plank. As you exhale, chaturanga or all the way down to the floor. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And then downward facing dog. On your exhale, good. Breath or two here. Trying to maintain that same rhythmic pace of breathing. We're going to move on. Inhale, reach the right leg up. As you exhale, step it through. We're going to crescent. Inhale, stretch up, crescent lunge. Nice steady breath here. As if you were still doing sun A. As if you were still doing those lunge salutations. Good, one more inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Hinge forward about 45 degrees. Good, lift the chest here. And then as you exhale, warrior three pose. Nice, steady breath. Left thigh is firm, left glute is firm. And then left foot is active. I like to spread my toes, but you could flex the foot, you could point the foot. Keeping the chest lifted. Maybe stretch your arms toward the front of the room or the front of your mat. And then exhale, standing split. So release the head, release the neck, release the hands to the mat. Stay here as long as you like. If you want to play with a little hop toward handstand, you may want to pick up that right foot and center it on your mat. Bend this right knee, plant your hands down about shoulder width. And then come onto the ball of the right foot. Shift some weight forward, as much weight as you can into the shoulders, shoulders over wrists. And then just a few little hops toward handstand. As you're ready, down dog, or chaturanga, up dog, down dog. keep that same rhythm of breath. And that's fine, just come back to it. Good, left leg lifts when you're ready. And step it through for crescent as you exhale. Inhale, come up, crescent lunge. Nice, steady breath again, smooth. Deep inhales, deep exhales. And then on your next exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Lift your chest, keep the chest lifting as you hinge. And then warrior three pose. Good, there's no rush in your warrior three, check in with the right leg. So firm the thigh, firm the glute. And do something with your foot, maybe spread the toes or flex the foot or point the foot. A lot of options. Good, if you want, arms are gonna stretch toward the front of your mat. And then standing splits as you exhale. Head and neck release, hands to the mat. Stay here, or if you'd like to play with some handstand hops, you may want to move that left foot to mid-mat. Bend the knee, plant the palms on the mat. Shift some weight forward, so shoulders over your wrists. Press through the palms, lift up onto the ball of this left foot. And then a couple little hops toward handstand. Woo! When you're ready, down dog, or chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or child's pose. I've got one more quick sequence for you, and then we're going to end up on our backs. So when you're ready, down dog. Right leg lifts on your inhale. As you exhale, step it through. We're going to go to warrior two. Spin that left heel down. And inhale, come up, warrior two. Again, take some time here. Just smooth out the breath. Trying to keep that same rhythm of your salutations. On your next inhale, come to star pose. So reach the fingers to the sky and then turn your toes toward the left side of your mat. As you exhale, goddess pose, heels are going to pivot in, arms will cactus. Good. And then front rim of the pelvis is lifting up, front ribs are drawing down. Nice. Inhale, come back to star. This time as you exhale, interlace your hands behind the back. Draw the knuckles down, lift the chest up. And then take a wide leg forward, fold here. Hello. And let the bind go at the end of the breath. Nice. From here, plant your hands in front of you if you need to bend the knees. We're going to meet in boat pose. So to get there, left leg is going to lift. Take your left leg in front of your right. Bend both knees, pivot your hips, and then lower yourself into a seat facing the front of your mat again. Inhale, lift the chest and lift the feet into boat pose, Pariparnanavasana. If you need some support in this pose, bring your fingertips behind you. Or make it a little more challenging and reach the arms up. And maybe float the feet up as well. Nice. As you're ready, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. As you exhale, step the foot through. We're going to meet in warrior two. Couple cycles of breath in warrior two. Just feel it in your body. Trying to smooth out the breath, trying to breathe in this static posture as if you were still moving through a lunge salutation or through sun A. Good, one more exhale. Then inhale, star pose. Reach the fingers to the sky. Toes are going to point toward the right long edge of your mat. As you exhale, goddess pose, cactus the arms, heels in, toes out. Good. Inhale, come back to star. As you exhale, clasp the hands. And then inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, wide leg forward, fold, and let that bind go. Shift some weight forward, so hands, weight of the body is in the hands as well. And then right leg's gonna swing in front of left. We're gonna go to boat pose again. Lift the chest, boat pose. Again, you can bring the fingertips behind you. You can straighten the legs. You can leave them bent. Arms up, arms to the side. And then as you're ready, lay down on your back. Plant your feet on the mat. I'm kind of coming off my mat, so I'm going to scooch a little bit forward. Good. We're going to take this into a couple rounds of bridge pose. So feet on the mat about hips distance. As you exhale, navel draws in, press through the feet, and lift the hips. Good. Lift the mid back. And then go ahead and shimmy the shoulders underneath your body. Lifting the upper back off the mat. Backs of the arms are pressing into the mat. Feet are pressing into the mat. Smooth out the breath. Again, deep inhales, deep exhales. Nice and smooth, nice and rhythmic, as if you were still moving through salutations instead of in this static bridge pose. Good. Go ahead and come on down. Couple cycles of breath in reclined bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall to the side. We'll do one last round of bridge. If you'd like to take this into wheel, take it into wheel. In fact, I think I'll take it into wheel today. As you're ready, go ahead and plant the feet on the mat. Another round of bridge. If you'd like to take wheel, flip the palms back by the shoulders. Press through the feet, press through the palms. Bridge or wheel. Steady breath, whichever you choose. Again, as if you were moving through salutations. Bridge or wheel, both are challenging, both really work the back body as they open up the front body. And then when you're ready to come down. And find a neutral spine again. So Baddha Konasana is a great option. Another option might be to step the feet wider than the hips and let the knees fall inward and support each other. Couple cycles of breath here. Just take it all in. Good, and then as you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze here, wrap your arms around your shins. We're going to take this to Shavasana, extend the legs, extend the arms. Nice, easy breath here. If you need more yoga in your life right now, fast forward this and go to another one of my short sequences. If your practice is ending for today, make sure you allow yourself a little bit of time in Shavasana before you get up and do something else. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Begin to take some deeper breaths. And then on that next inhale, stretch overhead, toes toward the front of your mat. As you exhale, bend your knees, come to your side, any side. Stay here long enough to appreciate the fact that you made it to your mat today. And then press through your palms and sit up. Any comfortable seat here for a moment. Bringing the thumbs to third eye center. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for joining me today for this practice. Namaste.